Hello everybody, I hope you're having a blessed day. Today I want to take you through the new song Made for More, Josh Baldwin, featuring Jen Johnson. Cool song, key of C. As usual, I'm going to incorporate a little bit of the vocal melody, piano things, especially in the intro and the first verse, to make it a little bit more colorful. You don't have to do that, but I always like to do that, especially on subtle parts. When they get into the strumming, I won't do it as much, but I just want to show you what they're doing, the dynamics of it. Okay, so if you haven't heard the song, here we go. Okay, so that's the intro. What he's doing there, he's going, so he's open G, hammer to the A, and then hit the C as you're holding the A down. Then he goes to a C twice like that, C chord. Now here, you're going to see other chord charts. I think there's one out there because it's fairly new. They're going C sus to C, which is true. You could do that on guitar. But what you hear the piano doing, the melody is like this. So he's adding the D, okay? So it's basically doing a C suspended chord with a D, which would be an added ninth. So you technically would call it C add 9 suspended fourth. That would be what you would call it. And the way you would play that is like this. So normally on a suspended chord, you're playing the C and then you're adding your pinky right below it like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize just those two notes. So we're going to switch to play them like that after we go. Now we're going to go like that. And that's the chord. Then he goes back to a regular C. Strums that twice. Okay, so that's what he's doing. So hear it again. So that's that. Okay, so that part I'm going to say with the guitar. I know who I am, right? So you're going C twice, open D, to the E, and then strum the chord twice. So you could hold it down, the C, and just do it like that. So when he's going the second part, because I know who you are. So I'm just going. Okay, so very simple. One more time. Now he says, cross of salvation. So again, we're going to go with a C chord. So we're going to go C sus to C. So was only the start. Okay, so we go to the A minor 7 there. So let's hear it one more time. Okay, so that was the little A minor 7 passing chord. It happens really quick. Right here. Only the sun. So the piano's walking up the G chord. So he's going, cross of salvation was only the start. The piano's going. So that's what we'll do off the G chord. So when we hit the A minor 7, was only the start. Now I am chosen, free and forgiven. Okay, so there, one more time. Okay, so the chord I'm playing there, if you don't know that chord, so one more time. Cross of salvation was only the start. Now I am chosen, free and forgiven. So that's an F2 chord. Like that, you're borrowing. It's so, think of an F, if you don't know that chord, it's a, like an, and this is common in worship. You're going to use a F major bar chord, but because you have a bass player, they'll be playing the bass, so you don't really have to hold it. So what you'll see, like Josh Baldwin, everyone does this, they'll play the top end of the chord like that. And sometimes they may wrap their thumb and play the F, if you can do that. But if not, you can play it like that. And then if you want to play a F2 over C, which that's what I hear, he's lifting up his second finger and he's playing the chord like that. Instead of. See, it's more bland. This is more colorful. Okay? So I am chosen, free and forgiven. Okay, now the next part. A future. So I have a future. So I'm saying that part again. I have a, and then we go to a C with an E bass. Future, strum C over E twice with the bass. And then to a G. I'm playing my G like that. Okay? And then... Okay, so the piano picks up the chord. So he's going... And it's worth the living. The F2 with the C. And then the piano player goes... So it just picks, you know, back down the chord. Oop, like that. So C, open G, to the F. All right, now we get to the chorus. Okay, so there, very subtle. You're not going to drive it really hard. He is strumming. And what you're going to see Josh Baldwin doing, and he does this constantly. Now, if your bass player is going to, you know, play, he's going to be playing a C bass because that's what the chord is. But what Josh Baldwin does to make the chord sound more full, more bassy, he always adds the G. So you're going to constantly see him playing his chords like that instead of a regular C. Okay, so that's, if you watch the video, that's what he's doing. So he goes, because I'm not going to strum it, I'm just going to tell you the chords. Because I wasn't made to be tending a grave. When he says grave, he goes to an A minor 7. Okay, so I wasn't made to be tending a grave. Now when I play my A minor 7, I always keep my pinky on the high string, And the reason being is because the transition to the G is very simple when you have your pinky all the way down. Instead of playing an A minor and then going to the C, I can just lift up that finger and then add that one down to play my G sus. So I can go, especially when the chord is moving quick, like he's using that A minor 7 as like a quick passing chord. And you really don't even have to do it. You could eliminate it, but he is doing it. So you could do it like this, straight through one chord. 'Cause I wasn't made to be anything I was called by name. So I didn't put the A minor 7. But if you want to put it in like the way he's playing it, you would go, 'cause I wasn't made to be tending no grave. Right there. I was called by name. Born and raised, C with an E bass, raised back to life again, or life again. However you want to play that, F2 over C, or a full F with a C. So, I was called by and raised, so, 'cause I wasn't made to be tending no grave, I was called by Okay, so when he's going, I was made for more, he's doing a D minor 7. So what that is, if you don't know it, you bar your first finger on these two high strings, add this finger on the A note on the G string, and hit the D string open. And then to a C. Okay? So I'll play through the chorus one time. 'Cause then it gets more powerful. I know who I am. Now he comes back in on verse 2 with the C over G again because he wants it to be powerful. So he goes, I know who I am, 'cause I know who you are. So he goes to the C suspended. I'm just playing it like that because I'm not... I mean, it's the same thing. An F2 over C is a lot like a C sus. It's the same form. The high string is what's going to determine if it's a C or an F. If you strum all the way down and hit the high E, right? So you're going to go a C sus. You'd be playing like this. And an F2. I'm hitting the F up there. So that's the difference. Now, because you're replacing the E with the F on a suspended chord, you know, a lot of people are going to tell you not to hit the high E because that's what makes it suspended, is you're replacing the E with the F, okay? That's why it sounds so familiar to an F, because that's the note you're adding to make it suspended. So, just a little geek talk. Okay, so that's basically it. And then we get to the bridge. So let's just hear verse 2. We'll go into the chorus. C over G. C sus to C. A minor. Now there I'm going to go G suspended to G to make the chord resolve. So I know who I am. G sus to G. Now I am chosen, free and forgiven. I have a future, it's worth living. I wasn't made to be tended in a grave. I was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for more. Sus. Gets to the bridge. Okay, so there you go. I'm trying to speed it up and make it short. I'm at 16 minutes. But like I tell you guys, lessons with me are always an hour long if you took private lessons. So there we go. C over E, F2 over C, A minor 7, G suspended. Four times you do that. Now it's going to go build there. You do a double 6 count. A cappella. Then they do a little thing right here. Right here, listen. Okay, right there. So when they're doing the a cappella, they're going, 'cause I wasn't made to be tending a grave. I was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for more. Right? And then the notes are just E, D, C. Okay, so listen. Okay, so when you're counting it, like if you're with a band, and this is what I always teach, even singers, because how do you know when to come back in? It's very important to learn to count time if you don't know time signatures. This one's in 6/8, so accents on 6/8 are always going to be on 1 and 4. So if you're counting it, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So the accent's always on 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And so what that note sequence is coming in on the 4, 5, 6. So he goes, I was made for more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Bam, 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 bam. So that's where, you would count it if you're, on the worship team, you're not playing an instrument. So watch. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So that's how you're counting things. So one more time. 1, 2, 3. Like that, and then you just go back into the chorus. They're still not driving it fully. The first time the drum was accenting, you know, the kick drum, bass drum, floor tom he's probably using, he's going boom, boom, and that's all you hear on the first part, the first line of the chorus. When it gets to the second line of the chorus, the band comes in, but they're not driving it. They're just hitting the chord. So they're going, and you know, each time one strum on the chord. Then they're going to drive it when they repeat the chorus. So it's, you know, structure, dynamics. See, they're pausing. Every once in a while, they're going to hit a chord. Now they're building it. Now. Back to the bridge. Four times. Double six count there again. So you see, a lot of times at the end of bridges and they're gonna, or the end of a chorus leading into a bridge, they usually will double the count. So normally counts are 6 and 6/8. They're gonna go 12. So watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just same thing, chorus subtle. You could do finger picking there. You know, if you wanted all the instruments to drop out, if you had a keyboard player, string sound, synth sound, you know. So there's lots of ways you could end it. Acapella again, you go back to acapella. So that's it. I mean, that's the breakdown of the song. If you want my chart, it's going to be accurate to this 100%. I mean, so I'd be more than happy to email it to you. I always leave my email in the description. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Make some comments. If you want me to learn a particular song, I'd be more than happy. I might already have it because I'm constantly doing chord charts. I write a lot of chord charts for Ultimate Guitar. If you guys are on there, you might come across my charts and you don't even realize it. So that's about it. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope this helped you, and glorify God with your gifts and talents. God bless you guys.